Good morning. So there used to be these things called successories, and they might still be out there. And I know people still have stuff like that on their wall. They had positive sayings and really pretty photos. And I still have a couple that I even have up at my office. Great stuff to have around. Well, there was one successory that it showed you a cross section underground of a mine, and there were two guys digging in the mine, and one was digging in one direction and one was digging in the other direction. And the guy digging in the first direction had dug a very long mine, but obviously had not come up with anything. But you could see in the cross section that he was this far away from reaching huge amounts of gold. The guy that had dug the other direction had only dug a little ways, but he had come up with a couple of little pieces of gold, and you could see when you looked in the cross section that there was going to be about 4 or 5 more little gold pieces, but that was going to be it. Well, as soon as he found the couple of small gold pieces, the guy that had dug in one direction for a long time had stopped and was walking in the other direction towards the guy that had found the small pieces of gold. And the successory had a phrase, something to the point of, if you got to stay the course in order to get all the rewards. And it's a great lesson about how you can pursue something and pursue something and pursue something and not be able to get it. And then all of a sudden there's a tiny little distinction that happens, a little 2 millimeter shift, and it all comes to you. Then all of a sudden the whole thing figures itself out. And it's a great representation of a lot of times we as humans quit right before we're going to get all the rewards. And you don't want to pursue something, if you've got a business that just isn't going to work because technology has shifted, then that's one thing. I mean, you don't want to start a TV repair business right now. But for the most part, us following our goals, it's about being persistent. It's about being consistent. It's about continually trying to make different changes and find different distinctions to get us closer to that outcome that we're looking for. It's that 10,000 experiments with Thomas Edison, where after 10,000 times, he still said, I'm this much closer to finding the incandescent light bulb because I've figured out 10,000 ways that it doesn't work. So whether it's, you want to lose that 5 more pounds, or you're still looking to figure out a way to have financial freedom, or you're still looking for that significant other that's going to work for you, whatever it is, or you're still, hey, I'm 60 and I'm still going to find out what I'm going to do with the rest of my life. That's fine. Understand that many times when we're right at the end, when we're right at the point of wanting to give up, that's when we're closest to achieving our goals. And there's one little distinction that you're going to find, and then it's going to all fall into place. That just recently happened for me with a coaching call, where there's something that I've been working on, and then all of a sudden we came up with one little idea that suddenly changed the whole thing and brought it all into perspective. So whatever it is that you've been wanting to pursue and have been pursuing for your life and you haven't got there, don't give up. Keep going, but remember, you got to change your approach. Remember that you can't just keep doing the same thing expecting a different result. You got to try something different, and try something different, and try something different. And most of the time, we're that guy that's this far away from the huge pile of gold, and then we quit. And then somebody else comes along and finds the huge pile of gold. Be the person that doesn't quit. Be the person that continues to pursue that outcome that you want, because you're going to get it. It's just a matter of finding that little distinction. And most of the time, that distinction is this much. And when you find that 2 millimeter shift, your whole world's going to change. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. It's great to see you. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.